Welcome back, users. So in today's video we will do a installation of Solus Budgie desktop. Solus is a uh, independent Linux distro. It does not draw any design or any philosophy from any other desktop. It uses its own package manager called PKG, and it does not use the repos of any other distro. It has its own repos, its own package manager, and its own development team. The Budgie desktop was first conceptualized and developed by the Solus team, and it featured as a flagship desktop for the Solus OS. And later on, it got popular and it was adopted and available in many other major Linux distros. So I thought maybe we should give a try uh, to Solus Budgie desktop. So you will also uh, come to know about this great desktop, which is very user friendly, and it goes out of the way and allows the user to focus on his work instead of doing the settings and tinkering with the desktop. And it looks very beautiful, the wallpapers and everything overall. It has very clean, neat and clean look. So let us start the installation. There is some special we will do. We will use a logical volume manager instead of the normal partitions. So let us start. So right click on the Budgie desktop, ISO. Uh, Next button, because we know that the Solus template is not available in GNOME boxes. We increase the RAM size to 4 GB, and of course the virtual hard disk to 25 GB. Hit the create button. Now let us go in full screen mode. So this is the booting of the Solus Budgie live desktop. It is very unique. This Solus operating system is independently developed, so it does not borrow anything from any other distro. It is completely unique. That is the best thing I like about this desktop. It is unique, it is cool, it looks beautiful, and it works. It is stable. I use it for the short time last year, and I was impressed by the system. So this is the live Budgie desktop of the Solus OS. So there is nothing. If you go to the extreme right side of the panel, there is one button. If you click, then it will show you the applets and notification. So notification top down in a strip it is shown, and the applets are there. So for the applets, there is calendar applet, music applet, sound volume applet is there, and the microphone applet is there. That's it. Only the necessary things are there. It is not it will not confuse you, it will not clutter you with the options. Say many people don't like KDE desktop. Why? Because the KDE desktop has many features. It is completely loaded with features. Or right click of mouse, it will give a ton of options. So many people dislike it. What happens is it distracts the user from the work he is doing to and attracts him to the system will show him 10-20 options. So now his mind is diverted from the work he is doing, and he then start thinking about the system. So the main focus area should be work, not the system. So that is beautifully captured by this Solus desktop. It is just a dash in the bottom. You can shift move the dash anywhere, any place you want. So we'll in the next video we'll do a detailed review of the Solus Budgie desktop. It is very beautiful. So let us start the installation right away. So if you go first thing you have to choose while the installer starts is the language. Now you see there are very less options available. So you have to hit this three dots. Then the further options will be available. You go and choose English India, hit the next button, find my location automatically. The net connectivity should be there, otherwise there will be a problem. And now it shows further options for the keyboard layout: Indian, Urdu, English India with Rupee, Kannada and Hindi. So if you take Indian, then it will Hindi desktop keyboard will be activated. So better you take English India with Rupee. This is the right desktop if you want to type in English. Otherwise the other vernacular language desktops are available, like Hindi, Kannada and Indian. Okay, so we go and hit the next button. Local is okay. Now here if you click on this assign mount points to partitions you have previously created, so there are no mount points in actual installation on a bare metal. There will be some mount points from the earlier installed system, so then you can edit and do a manual installation. But right now the virtual hard disk is fresh, so there are no partitions, no nothing is there, it is completely blank. So we choose the LVM. So this is the first ISO I have seen where the new partition table cannot be drawn on a fresh HDD. So we have to do a automatic LVM partition. So we choose the automatic partitioning. In the next step it will show only the LVM option. So this is interesting. So it will not show you the custom partitioning using the standard partitioning like the EFI, boot manager, swap space. Nothing is there. No root partition. It will use LVM. So LVM, the partitions can be changed dynamically. In the normal case, the partitions are rigid. You cannot change the partitions. Here in LVM, as your data gets filled up in a partition, the size will change, or you can change the size. So we use the logical volume manager and then go ahead. So all the partitions are logically done. It is not hard partitioning. So we choose, and in the next video during the detailed review we will check the LVM in the GDisk application. Okay, so let's go ahead. So it is asking me for the name of the PC, so I given it name, install a bootloader on the VDD. Now it is asking me for the name. Now we have made this as an administrator by default. System has made this user as admin by default. If you don't want, you can, I think, click no, we cannot, I think we cannot change this option. It is grayed out. So this is also unique in Solos Budgie. In other desktops you can remove or tick the box and the user will have administrative capabilities, or you can remove the administrative capabilities. Both is available. So we now use add-on. So this is user is added. You can add further users using the plus button. So right now there is no need, so we continue ahead. So now it is giving me a summary of the installation. So language region is English India with Rupee, Indian Rupee as the default keyboard layout, English India as the system language, and time zone set to Asia Calcutta. Installation: create MS-DOS partition on the virtual hard disk, create 502 MB boot partition, create 26.33 GB physical volume. So what is happening is, as you can have logical as many partitions you want. Okay, so of course there is swap is there here. Otherwise there maybe there was option to not have the swap, but the swap has been automatically created here when you use the LVM. Otherwise I thought maybe there was option to create the swap or not, because what happens is there are two types of swap. One swap is you create at the time of installation, it remains there. So, and the second option is the system creates the swap inside the root partition. That option is also there. Okay, so logical volume manager in Solus Budgie desktop will create a separate swap partition. Create logical volume root on the group Solus system. Format the Solus system root as extended or root partition. You create user administrative user SAM. System details, set the hostname to sam-pc and install bootloader to the VDDA, that is the /devs/sda. So now time to hit the install button. So it is asking confirmation. So we hit the OK button. I wanted to do a preview of Solus Mate desktop, but the Mate desktop, that is Solus Mate 4.3, there is a issue bug in the ISO. What happens is when you try to do the installation, when the live CD boots up, the ISO boots up, it asks for the password, because and there is no password yet. It is asking for a password. There is a issue there. They have solved the bug, but what happened is that the new ISO with the resolved bug is not available on the servers. So we'll have to wait. Otherwise, Solus Mate is also a very beautiful desktop. Maybe next month or sometime later, when the uh, repaired ISO, new ISO with the crash bug is released, then we can try Solus Mate. Installation is about to complete. It's very fast. It is catching up speed as the progress is progressing ahead. It's removing the live configuration after the file copy buffers were flushed out. It will take around 2 minutes. Then the kernel installation, bootloader installation will be there. Finally, the logs will be copied to the system, installation logs, and then we have to reboot. That is the point where we will stop our video, and in the next video we will do a detailed review of the Solus Budgie desktop. It is very beautiful, stable desktop. Many people who want to focus on their work and don't like to be distracted by the system will find this very useful. Always whenever you use the desktop on my recommendation, please have a habit of doing some small donations. So donations help keeping the projects running. If you want, you can contact me at the email given on my channel webpage. You can contact me. We will also help you to install and support the desktops at your location. We are not a very big team right now. We have just started our journey, but definitely we want to grow in size. Definitely we want to grow in size and market Linux to a top position in the operating system market. So now configuring the bootloader. So now configuring the bootloader. Just half a minute is pending, I think, not more. Init ramfs will also take 1 minute or so. In next 2 to 3 minutes at the max, the installation will complete and we will stop our video. So friends, we stop here. Do subscribe to our channel, do like and comment on our videos, interact with us. You can email me at the email ID sales.fortunateinfosolutions@gmail.com. We are soon planning to roll out different services, information technology related services. So be our first customer and let us serve you better. So we stop the video here. Do not forget to hit the bell button on the channel page. Otherwise, you will miss lot of good videos. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you in the next video soon.